What is going on, guys? It is Mike from PokeTipsOfficial, and welcome to my Q&A video. So this is super exciting for me. First off, I haven't done a Q&A video on this channel yet, and I feel like I'm long overdue to do one. Second, I'm doing this video right after my first day back at college. So I started college again today, going back, and this semester goes on until May, so I'm going to be very busy. But one thing that I've always done when I started college was take a break from YouTube. And it's not really something I've wanted to do, it just kind of happened. So right now, I might be very exhausted. I had a very early day, got up around like 5 in the morning, drove all the way out to college, had classes for hours and hours, but today I've kind of pushed myself and I said, you know what, we're not letting that happen again. So about a week ago, I asked you guys to ask me some questions for a Q&A video that I might make, and you guys came in strong. So the poll, 80% of you guys wanted to see this, so we're gonna go ahead and do this, and to the 20% of you that don't want to see it, well, too bad, we're making a Q&A video anyway. But one more thing before we start, I want to remind you guys that right now I'm currently doing a Pokemon Crystal giveaway. So Pokemon Crystal is coming out next week on the Nintendo eShop, and I am super excited for it. I'm so excited, in fact, that I want to give away a $20 Nintendo eShop gift card to one of you lucky winners. So all you have to do to enter this contest is first off, be subscribed to the channel, second off, give this video a big thumbs up, and then third, go ahead and comment down below that I am entering the contest. I thought with the re-release of Pokemon Crystal, it would be a great time to go ahead and show my gratitude for the success that you guys have given me here on YouTube, and give something back. So I'm going to give one of you lucky winners a $20 Nintendo eShop card, so you could go ahead and get yourself a Pokemon Crystal. Now, if you've already entered on my previous video, you could go ahead and enter on this one as well to double your chances of winning, because I want to reward those loyal subscribers, those big fans that watch all of my videos, and make sure that you guys have the highest chances of winning. The winner of the contest is going to be announced sometime between the 24th and the 26th, so best of luck to all of you. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this Q&A started. So let's see, which question would I like to answer first? There's so many good ones. So let's start things off with Mr. Crimson Flame, or Miss, I don't know, Crimson Flame could be a guy or a girl, I'm not going to judge. Now, they have 3 questions in one, so that's a great way to start things off. So I'm going to start off with a Pokemon related question first. Who is the best starter in all of Pokemon? And now that's getting a little tough right off the bat. Who is the best starter? Well, I could give you one of the best starters of each type, because it's really hard to narrow it down to just the best starter across all the games, because we have 7 generations of Pokemon games, 7 generations of starters to choose from. Now, for fire types, I've got to go with Charmander. I am a huge Charmander fan. He evolves into Charizard. Charizard is such a cool Pokemon, so I'm going to go with Charmander. For water types, we've got Mudkip. Mudkip is my boy. I love Marshtomp so much. I even use Marshtomp in competitive Pokemon battles. And then Swampert is just an insanely powerful and very cool looking Pokemon. And for grass types, oh, this is going to be tough. This is a very tough one. I'm kind of torn between Snivy and Trico. If I have to choose one of the two, I'm going to go ahead with Trico. So I guess I really like Hoenn Pokemon a lot. The next one he asked was, what's your best dating advice? And you've came to the right person, my friends. I've had a few girlfriends in the past, so I kind of have some experience in the dating field. But honestly, what I would say is just go ahead and whatever relationship you're in, make sure that you keep yourself the priority. Because nobody out there in the whole entire world is going to care about you as much as you do. So make sure, no matter what it is, in dating, in life itself, make sure that you are happy. And what's your best advice overall? Well, I'd say best advice overall, don't be afraid to go out and try new things. I know that sounds super cliche, but go out there and experience something new. You'll never know if you like something until you try it. For example, with me, I was terrified of like putting my face out there on YouTube and doing commentaries like this, and I tried it, and the first time I did it, I really enjoyed it. So here we are, and I'm doing this years later, still making these types of videos, and I think it's a lot of fun. So go ahead, try new things, even if it scares you. What's the worst thing that could possibly happen? Just do it. I'm Slinky asked me, what got you into Pokemon? Oh, this is going to be a deep question, my friend. So, I've known about Pokemon as long as I can remember. When I was like 4 or 5 years old, I had a Pikachu plush. Wait a second. Because I still have this. I've had this giant Pikachu plush for as long as I can remember. So Pokemon has been a part of my life since I started having memories, pretty much. But what really got me into Pokemon was one of my friends back in 1st grade. Now, as a 1st grader, I had a really big imagination. I used to watch all kinds of TV shows on the TV, like Kids Next Door, and I wanted to be just like them. I told my friend that I was going to go ahead and build a rocket ship, and I told him I need some parts for my rocket ship. So he went home, and then he brought me a Game Boy Color, out of all things, with a copy of Pokemon Gold inside of it. Now, I tried putting that into like whatever I was doing for the rocket ship, but the rocket ship didn't really go anywhere. But I did decide to turn on that copy of Pokemon Gold and check it out and see what this whole thing was all about. And it was very exciting, you know? It was cool. I was playing a video game. It was actually my first ever video game too. But one thing I remember about my first experience with Pokemon was that I could not figure out for the life of me how to get out of the room that you started in. Now, back in Generation 2, the sprites were kind of misleading a little bit. To somebody that's never played a video game before, you wouldn't know how to get out of that room because the door, basically the tile that would let you leave the map was a little rug on the ground, and my young little brain didn't realize that the rug on the ground was the exit of the room. So I remember I spent around like 4 hours just walking around the room trying to figure out what to do, what this whole game was about. Now, I was young and I found that very entertaining, so I was happy with it, but I spent about 4 hours trying to get out of the starting room in Pokemon Gold. And here I am years later giving tips on how to play Pokemon. Next up, the Husky Charmander asks, how do I get better at shiny hunting? Also, love the vids. Well, first off, thank you, really do appreciate it. Second, shiny hunting itself isn't really much of a skill-based thing, it's kind of all luck. Now, there are a few things that you could do to increase your chances of finding shiny Pokemon, like having the shiny charm. That's a real big one. Make sure that you have the shiny charm if you're gonna go attempt to do some shiny hunting. And it's not that hard to get because there aren't that many Pokemon in the Pokédex nowadays. It will take some time, but it's definitely gonna save you a lot of time if you're gonna go on and start shiny hunting. But it's luck based. There are some things you could do. You could get the shiny charm, you could do the wormhole running, you could do some chaining, but it's all luck based. So just make sure that you're doing something and you don't get stressed out if it takes you a long time to go ahead and find that shiny. If you keep trying, you're gonna go ahead and get it. Banana Man TV asks me, what is your favorite snack? First off, Banana Man TV, very interesting name. I wonder how you came up with that one, Banana Man TV. Maybe it was like a dancing banana guy on the TV. Anyway, my favorite snack would have to be Oreos. I try to stay away from snacks. I try to eat healthy and go to the gym and live the healthy lifestyle. But when you give me Oreos, that all crumbles apart. It is Milk's favorite cookie for a reason. Oreos are delicious. So Ken Pham asks, did you honestly hack the randomizer a while back? And the answer to that is no, I did not hack the randomizer. Now, I know there's one popular video that's been going around by a YouTuber, and he basically accused me of going ahead and hacking the randomizer, and I addressed these claims when I came back to YouTube in my update video. However, I still do get these questions every now and then, so I figured I might as well answer them again here. So the first claim that this video made was that the Shaman Skyform was not random and was put in the game for views, and that claim is just completely false. Now, with the Extreme Randomizer, there were changes that had to be made to the game that weren't just like any other randomizer. I wanted to increase the levels of the trainers across the board and more stuff that I just listed in the description and stated in the introduction episode. So as a result of that, there was no just one and done option with the randomizer. You couldn't just click randomize and be done with it. So like I said earlier, there were manual edits made to the game. Now, all these edits were also random. I used an outside program, which I might as well just name now because people are doing all sorts of extreme randomizers at this point. I just feel like there's no point even keeping it a secret anymore. I want to make sure everybody knows and we're on the same page here so people don't think that I cheated my randomizer. So basically, I used a random Pokemon generator and then went ahead and for the things that I had to manually edit into the game, I would use the random Pokemon generator on the side and then just plug in the Pokemon that it generated into the certain slot. Now with levels, again, due to the level increase, levels had to be changed across the board, so some things like totem Pokemon and static encounters would have levels that they couldn't just naturally be found at. Now the Lopunny claim I find even more ridiculous than the Shaman claim, because I stated in the description of my videos, I was very clear about that Pokemon that have a chance of Mega Evolving will have a % chance of holding their Mega Evolution Stone, so they'll be able to Mega Evolve. Honestly, I think the whole accusation video was just made out of jealousy because my series series was doing better than the person who made the videos was. Because half of the claims that he made could just be dispelled by reading the description of my videos, and the other half, I just don't want to tell a competitor exactly how I'm doing my randomizer. But now that it's a year later, I feel like I could let that cat out of the bag. Also, one thing I just really don't like about the video that they made about me was that they showed Twitter screenshots, but they didn't show the full conversation. As you can see in my response, I was talking about creepy comments that forced me to end the conversation. The friend of the YouTuber that made the claims against me messaged me a few days earlier on Twitter asking me for my address, claiming to be a fan, and then a few days later he went ahead and added into the group chat trying to go ahead and make false claims about me. And I found that I still find those comments extremely creepy, and I did not want to continue the conversation with people that were just clearly out to start drama with me. One thing I don't like about YouTube is YouTube drama. I feel like it's kind of ridiculous how a lot of people, especially in the Pokemon community, have to make drama with each other. For me, YouTube is something that I find really fun to do, and I feel like that shows in the content that I make. Some YouTubers go out and make videos and they're not really excited about what they're doing. They're just kind of doing it because they have to make it daily videos, they have to make that daily content, and it shows in their content that they're not really passionate about it. I feel like with YouTube, it's something that you have to do for fun, and if you're not having fun making YouTube videos, there's something wrong there. Now, what is the future of the randomizer? Well, the Sun and Moon Extreme Randomizer Nuzlocke, I'm still gonna put on hold. Right now, since Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are the new, fresh games, I feel like now it's just not the time to come back to the regular Sun and Moon Extreme Randomizer Nuzlocke. However, I do have another Nuzlocke coming right around the corner, and it's going to be a blast. Now, when will I bring back the regular Sun and Moon Extreme Randomizer But don't worry, I'm definitely going to continue the series. It'll probably happen maybe around the summer. Maybe around the summer I'll bring it back, depending on what else I'm doing around that time. So Ken, thank you for the question. Snowy Dragon asked me, are you good at drawing Pokemon? Unfortunately, no, I am not an artist at all, but that did make me think of something. So back in 5th grade, when I was around 10 or 11 years old, I think that's how old you are in 5th grade, I had my own little fake Pokemon universe. So I went ahead and made something called Shindomon, and I had a whole website online, I think it's still online right now if you guys want to look it up, called Shindomon, and me and my friends got together and made hundreds of these creatures. No, they weren't Pokemon. They were definitely not Pokemon. They were better than Pokemon. And we drew lots and lots of them. I actually found I still have some of the cards that I made. Like, this is basically the Shindopedia, totally not a copy of the Pokédex, but these are some of the fake Pokemon that I went ahead and made. I forgot what this one's called. I think Draking, and then we have Flarzer, the water type fish little thing over here. So this is an example of what my drawing is kind of like. And then we had, Flarzer's evolution, Flarzatrap, or Flarzatrip. Oh wait, yeah, Flarzatrip. And then we had, this one's exciting, guys. This one's the Kangaroo Shindomon. Kanga, very creative name, even more creative design. It was a lot of fun, it really was. I think this design honestly is kind of cool. That would be kind of cool seeing that as a Pokemon or something. But I made so many of these things, it's ridiculous. I spent a lot of time just working on these Shindomon. And it didn't really go anywhere, but it was a lot of fun. It gave me a lot of interesting memories. It was my first experience really doing anything online because I made this website for them and I tried to get people to check it out. And honestly, it was a lot of fun back in the day. I remember I would come home from school. I would be working on these things at school, and I would come home from school and try to upload the pictures of the Shindomon that I made and put them on the website. Now back then, we didn't have like smartphones and everything. I'm sounding so old right now, but back then we didn't have smartphones and everything. We had to go ahead and actually take a picture with a physical camera, plug in a USB cord, download the picture, edit the picture so it could go online, and then finally upload it to the website. So uploading like one picture took like 2 hours, and it was very time consuming, and I was probably doing it very inefficiently, but it was So Panther MC asks, what is your favorite Ultra Beast? My dude, honestly, that is not even a question. Buzzwole all the way. First off, Buzzwole has an amazing music theme. The first time I heard it, I thought it was like a joke. I thought there's no way Buzzwole could have such an amazing theme. But you go to Buzzwole's little universe, you know, you walk in there, and you're going like, man, I'm gonna go catch a Buzzwole, and the first thing you see, they're plants flexing on you. When you live in an environment with plants that are flexing on you, there are no other Ultra Beasts that can possibly even come close. But then, you get into the battle with Buzzwole, and then what's the first thing that he does? Or she, I don't know, what is Buzzwole's gender? Could be a girl, could be a very muscular woman, or a very muscular man, I don't know, either way. Anyway, you get into a battle with Buzzwole, and what's the first thing Buzzwole does? Boom! Brings out the guns, brings out the... I wish I had guns like Buzzwole, honestly. I have nothing compared to Buzzwole, but I can honestly see Buzzwole, like you'll throw a Pokeball at Buzzwole, you'll throw it off, and it'll be like, boom, just pop off Buzzwole's chest. Buzzwole's the best Ultra Beast by far, no one even comes close. Alright my friends, and that's going to wrap up this Q&A video. You guys asked some amazing questions, and there were so many more amazing questions that I just could not get to, otherwise I would be sitting here all day just answering questions, but I would definitely like to do this again in the future, and if you guys enjoy this type of video, let me know in the comment section below, and I will definitely make more videos like this. So thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, remember to hit that like button, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I just wanted to say before we go, wherever you are in this wonderful world, I'm hoping you're having a fantastic day.